Welcome to the one and only Cook Up Show, boys and girls. I got Uncle Davey with me. We're going to cook up some excellent NBA plays for you guys. We got the play in tomorrow. But first things first, make sure you like, subscribe, help us grow this channel, share it with your friends, let them know about the Cook Up Show. We're trying to take over YouTube.
How you did?
Win or go home. Welcome to the brand new podcast channel. Your man, Uncle Davey. I'm
How
Mr.
you
Plus
doing?
Money. We're going to be cooking up some plays for you guys and talking about what we got going on in the NBA. Oof, this is the daily get down, baby. This is where we get you guys the best plays, the best picks, parlays, and action. We got the Miami Heat versus the Chicago Bulls. And then, of course, we got the Pelicans playing against the Kings. It's
Let-
like I just said, Davey, win or go home. How you
I,
feeling? What are you thinking?
listen, I have really strong, uh, you know, interest in this Kings game because I might have taken them at a plus 30,000 odds to, win it all. Is it going to happen? Probably not. And but the odds were there, so you got to go with the odds sometimes, and hopefully you get a nice cash out like you had last year with the Miami Heat.
Yeah, and you
Speaking
can't
of,
count out the Kings. You can't count out the Kings,
yeah,
man. They
listen,
got Fox. If
they
he
got the
gets hot,
triple
they got
double
Keegan Murray.
machine.
Bro, they got the triple double master, man. They got some bonus. So
Listen, if Fox he can hang with the best guards in the league if that guy gets hot. You got Keegan Murray, who I don't want to say he can hang with Steph Curry with the threes, but if he gets hot, they're in trouble. And then you got Sabonis, and then the guy Ellis. I mean, I think
yo,
they
they
got, I don't think they're being valued enough.
I think they got a strong bench too, and I really do feel like the Kings can put up numbers and points, especially when you just said his name, Keegan Murray gets hot, bro. Because when he gets hot and starts hitting those threes, they give him the green light. Shoot away, my bro. I
And
mean, we're talking
he's a big
12,
guy.
13, 14. He'll chuck them up. It's crazy.
Absolutely. And I listen, I know I'm sorry about Jimmy Buckets with the injury. Um I didn't really like them yesterday, but they should have won that game. And
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if they could be the Bulls are another team that's underrated with Kobe White, you got Vucevic, you got these guys that are real, and if DeRozan drops 30, I don't know if he can hang with them. What are
You
your
know
thoughts on that one?
The Bulls are catching fire at the right time. And yeah, when Kobe White drops 42 fucking points, I mean that's a problem. That's not going to be easy to beat. So yeah, I hope that the Bulls have an off game. But with no Jimmy, yeah, my Miami Heat are in big trouble. I don't know if you guys saw my reel on IG yesterday, but I was crying in the morning.
Yeah, I actually felt for you, but I mean, to maybe send some light your way. If Tyler and Duncan and Adebayo, listen, maybe Adebayo got to get a triple double every game, and then they could make some way. But it's
Hey,
not
that's
looking too.
with no Jimmy, I might have to play that. The one time I hit Bam Adebayo this season for a triple double, it was plus 4,000.
Yeah, that
So
was sweet. That
that
was
might be
sweet.
something to sprinkle on. And you know what? We only got two games. Now we know who's playing. You guys know who's playing. We let's give some of our best plays for these games. And one that I hit big in the last Bulls game, and I know you hit some plays in the Bulls Hawks game too. Was 3 pointers. I had four guys to hit 2 3 pointers each, and it hit like so easy. So I
Yeah,
think we could go there if you want to go there.
I shit. I especially in the Bulls, and I already got
Bulls Heat.
something brewing up. You want to touch on the Bulls game first?
Let's go Bulls Heat. Let's at least go. Let's drop some 3 pointer plays for everybody. We're talking. I'm going to pick two players to get 2 3 pointers, and Uncle Davey is going to pick. Uncle Davey is going to pick two players to get 2 3 pointers as well. You want to go first?
I mean, absolutely. If we're going there, you got to go with. I got to go with Kobe White to get at least two to three
Sure,
pointers. The
sure.
guy, when he gets hot and he got the head going and he's breezing through the wind and the ball's flying, I like him for sure. Two to three pointers.
I think he absolutely sinks two. I think he absolutely sinks 2 3 pointers.
Absolutely.
You know who else is going to hit 2 3 pointers? I mean, he's definitely going to throw up at least 8 or 9 of them. You might think I'm going Duncan, but I'm not. I'm going Tyler Hero. He's
Yes.
going to hit 2 3 pointers. It's going to happen. That might be a real big minus number, but I think yesterday it was only minus what 450 or 500, and then you put those together, it was easy peasy. So
Right.
you got one more, right?
I mean, I think you know what I think I'm gonna go with this guy. He's a sleeper. It's not the two. It's not two 3-pointers, but it's one. If that's okay,
One.
the
Who's
odds
that?
might be. I'm going with Vucevic for a 3-pointer.
Vooch for a 3-pointer.
I think he can jack one up.
I mean, he's definitely going to shoot like 3 or 4. Hopefully, he makes one. And I like Alex Caruso for 2. Alex Caruso, that'll be like a
Caruso,
minus
yes,
190 tag.
yeah,
He's going to shoot
he
4 or
could jack him
5.
up. He could definitely
Yeah.
jack him up.
And if they're going to win, they're going to need him to
I
score.
mean,
So
and if you don't like the Vucevic one, you could throw in, DeRozan to get at least two. He's going to be jacking him up as well.
sure, you could go Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, right.
Definitely a couple of other options if you don't like those.
Big
But
time,
I think
big
all
time.
those slap.
But the next game is really the game that I'll be making sure I'm watching that game. I got my whole night cleared, and I'll be tuned in for that one because I'm curious with the plus 30,000 odds. I'm curious to how that's going to plan out. The play that I got.
All right, so I'm going to give you guys a game pick for that game. Pelicans,
Ooh,
Kings. I think
ooh.
Kings get in. I think Kings cover the spread. I think that they're going to be the problem. And I don't. I think without Zion, where are the points coming from? Ingram wasn't looking like he even wanted to score
Now,
last game,
now
man.
speaking of Ingram,
I
now
don't even know where he went after the third
listen,
quarter.
I'm all for recreational. You know where I'm going with this. The guy, I don't know. Maybe it's the eyes, but is he always high?
Yeah, he smokes a lot of bud.
Halftime is he blazing? Uh, After the third quarter is he blazing? Because the guy he didn't even play. He played maybe 40%. I know he's coming off an injury, but why didn't he play that game when Zion got taken out? He wasn't in the fourth quarter at all. He disappeared. He was in the clouds, literally. What
Yo,
happened there?
yo, Bi, if you're watching, bro, hit me up. I want to pass it over here. Me and you will share
Listen,
cipher.
not me. I got the bad lungs. We could go for a little
Nah,
wine
just
on
just
me,
me
but
and just me and Ingram.
yeah, we need answers to that. But leading into that game, I think the Kings. This is probably plus 1,000 odds. I think they win by double digits. Is that crazy to say?
No, with no Zion,
And
Kings
the
win.
kid, Calderon, he's got bad ankles. Every play, he was falling down, holding his ankles, crying. I felt terrible for him. I like the kid too. He's a New York kid.
Kings smack them. I can't even see a world where the Pelicans are in here. Kings are in. Let's
Yeah.
let's
So
see how that. So how's that line up? So if the Kings are in, which I think they're going to be, they're going to play against OKC in the first round of the
I wish you
playoffs.
didn't. I wish you
Man,
didn't tell me that. I mean, can we get through the first win and can I be a little excited?
that'll
Because
be on that'll be on the next cook up show, just so
oh
you
oh
guys know. All right, let's get into it, Uncle Davey. I want to know what you're taking for this Pelicans Kings game. Let's talk about props and maybe even put together a parlay. What are you looking at?
I mean, these guys, I feel like they're part of my family now because I have a vested interest in it. And, I love everyone on that team, and I hope they love me too. And if we win money together, I'll send everybody, a $5 gift card or something. I don't know if they'll appreciate it or not, but I'll try. Let's jump right into it's right. I got some bonus. He got to have a game. We're gonna get him between 15 and 20 points. Then we're gonna go with Keegan Murray. I like him for 15. Harrison Barnes, the guy balls out sometimes, but sometimes he gets 2 points. So I don't know to go in that direction. And I can keep going, but I'll leave some players for you. What do you think?
No, that's good. Um, I like Keegan Murray to shoot threes again. I think he's gonna hit a few of them. I think the Kings are on their way. I think they dominate the Pelicans and head into the playoffs with a full head of steam, led by De'Aaron Fox. He's got to be the guy for me. He's got to be the guy that puts up a lot of points. And last game he almost had a triple double too. He was on his way, man. He had great numbers, and I think he does that again. I think he has a lot of assists. I could see him with 6, 7, 8 assists. I like De'Aaron Fox to hit at least three threes, and I am going with a Sabonis triple double without Zion being present. It's going to leave JV in there for more minutes, and that does leave the opportunity for Sabonis to be quicker, faster, and dish the ball to his teammates to hit easy shots. And that's what he does best, really. He finds open looks.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And to touch on the Pelicans a little bit here, Ingram, he's got to step up. I know we said he's always looks like he's blazed, but if they have any chance, which I hope they don't, he's got to have 20 to 25 points tomorrow, I'm guessing. And Valanciunas, he's another one that has to step up if they're gonna even make it somewhat of a game. So, I mean, is McCollum going to show up, or is he going to be, just lollygagging around the court? Because that guy hasn't done shit, not for nothing. But
I mean, when I watched the Pelicans play the other day, Zion took over. He was doing everything. However, there was one other guy on the team that looked pretty good, and his name is Herbert Jones. So he didn't
yes,
look really shook from the moment. He was popping threes. He looked really good. Trey Murphy, on the other hand, looked like shit. So does he show up? Is he going to play? Is he going to throw up points like he can? I don't know, man. The Pelicans are in shambles right now. No Zion. That's 40 points, 30 points gone.
yeah.
I don't know how they replace it. And the Kings are, like I just said, full head of steam. They're ready to rock and
I
roll.
think and the Kings have a sleeper right now, I believe. This is the
The,
sleeper player that I hope actually he gets a little more playing time. And I don't know much about him. I only watched him play a couple of games. Keon Ellis.
oh,
This
he's
kid,
he's starting now.
he's electric. And I think he's a game changer. So I think he gets 10 to 15 points. 15 is a little crazy. I think he's got to get at least 10 points, couple assists, and he has to keep that energy going because I don't think that they can win unless he steps up along with some of these other key guys in this game.
I don't know where that dude even came from, to be
Either.
honest. Um,
I do have
I've
his
never
rookie
seen him
card. I
before.
didn't
I
even.
never heard about him, and now he's starting. He's not just getting minutes; he's starting. Now, listen, this has a lot to do with Hooter being out and Malik Monk not being in. But this dude's starting, and he looks pretty good. He looks like he could, try and take their jabs. But I don't think he's there yet. But he is looking like a good role player. He's looking very Gabe Vincent like,
Yeah.
giving you good minutes, giving you good points when he's in, taking the ball away on defense. That's huge. I mean, I don't think people realize how important defense is. The Heat opened up that zone defense last night. That's why they were dominating in the first half. In the second half, we just couldn't score. It
And
was
I
it
don't
was
know.
it was horrible to see it.
I don't know if you'll agree with me on this one, but it seems like these teams that do well in the playoffs, there's always that guy that's coming off the bench or that didn't have a great regular season, but the playoffs they step up. Like Batum the other night, the guy didn't get 20 all season, and he dropped
Yeah,
20.
yeah. I don't
But
even know
but
if
but
he got 20 in his career. That might have been a career game for Nicholas Batum. Okay. That was ridiculous. And then
that's
he's
what
the
I'm saying.
only reason
Right.
that the 76ers even stood a chance in that game is because he came off the bench on fire.
It's almost like I'm
That
gonna call it. I'm gonna maybe. It's like the Lynn sanity mentality. Remember Jeremy Lin in New
it
York.
really is. It
It's
really
like
is.
the guys just get in the moment, the adrenaline, and they just turn into Kobe, the Kobe
Yeah,
mentality also.
absolutely. I
So
think I think Kobe's angel literally flew inside Batum and just felt like balling out. Like that's literally what happened. So, yeah, listen.
it's gonna be a fun
There's
game though.
let's do one more play for the people. We'll do. Actually, we could pick two. We could do who do you think's getting a double double from the first game, and who do you think's getting a double double for the second game, and then we could also do a rebound play, and we'll leave you guys with that, and see you tomorrow for the next cook up show.
I like
But
that.
first, I'll go first. Bam Adebayo has to get a double double. If he doesn't get a double double, the Heat have absolutely no chance of winning this game. He has to get a double double. He even has to try for a triple double. But I like Bam Adebayo, easy double double. Probably going to be minus 300. What are we
Okay.
putting him with, Unc?
I mean, like I said earlier, Valanciunas has to step up.
I
And
like it.
he's going to be. I mean, his points. The guy could get anywhere from 6 to 20, but I think
Right.
his rebounds are not going to be an issue. Well, I'm hoping it's not, but
No,
I'll
they
go with him
won't.
for a double double.
I like it. He was plus 1100 in his last game for a double double, but now with no
Really?
Zion in, he's going to be like right there, even money or plus 150. I really do like it. And you're right. It's never his rebounds. It's always, is he going to score 15 today or is he going to score three?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
we
mean,
never
actually, I'm
know.
looking at the line here now. He's at plus 150. Pretty decent odds. So who
I
knows?
like it.
Yeah.
Put that with Bam, boom. I like it. Here comes the I don't know, it's got to be plus 200. It's a rebound parlay. I'm giving two guys to get 4 rebounds. Uncle Davey's got his own two. I'm going with Keegan Murray for 4 rebounds in the late game, and in the first game I'm taking Triple J for 4 rebounds. Who you got, Unc?
Keegan Murray, I love that one. He had, I think, 7, 8, now whatever rebounds he had. But these two guys, they gotta hit the boards if they're gonna win. I'm going with Valanciunas for 8, and I'm going Vucevic for definitely at least 9, 10, 11. So keep it at 10. Keep it simple for him, and that should be at least plus 300 parlay. Good luck to the Kings. I hope they win by 37, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, good luck to the Heat. I'd love to go back and forth and say I'm taking the Heat, and I know you like the Bulls, and there's just no Jimmy. It's not. I
You
can't
gotta either
really.
stay
I can't
away.
really. I'm
Yeah.
gonna root for my team, but I can't really. I don't think I'm gonna bet on them.
I mean,
So
just for the record, New York guy, this is my team, but I gotta go with the plus 30,000 odds. I mean, the Knicks against the Philly,
you
that's a
gotta
whole
play the
nother
Sixers.
combo.
So
That's a whole nother combo. We'll save that for later.
yeah, we'll save that for tomorrow. Guys, thank you so much for coming to the Cook Up Show. Again, hit that like and subscribe. Share with your friends. We appreciate you guys being on the new tube, and we'll be here more often.
Are you dead?
This was buddy.